Hello everybody and welcome to today's phonics lesson. We're going to start off by having a little practice of some of our sounds. So I'm going to show you the sound and say it out loud for me when you see it. Let's go. T. E. O. A. J. U. W. S. That's right. It's a digraph. It's got two letters, but it's just making one sound. S. V. L. X. O. Z. Sh. E. Well done. And last one. I. Well done. Trigraph. Tri meaning three. 1, 2, 3 letters making the sound I. Great job, everybody. So this week I've introduced you to one new sound. Can you tell me what it is? Great job. Ooh. Now, do you remember I told you that was the long oo sound? Ooh. There's also a short oo sound. A little bit different, isn't it? Ooh, where we have to make a sort of circle with our lips. Ooh. And does sound like a bit shorter, doesn't it? It's spelt in exactly the same way. So we still need two letter O's together. They're still buddies, but they're making a slightly different sound. Let's practice it one more time. Well done. Now I've got some words, and these words have got the double O sound in them, and we're going to have a go at reading them together. Let's have a look. Okay, haven't put my sound buttons on just yet. What sound can you see there? Well done. Now I've got my digraph, haven't I? So I'm going to put my line under the two letters to show that it's two letters making one sound. And it's not oo today, but it's What sound have we got at the end of this word? D for drum. So I've got d, d. Can you use your robot arms and work out what that word says? Well done. D, d, hood. Hood. Does your coat have a hood on it? Hood. Well done, everybody. Now, let's have a look at this next word. What's the sound we can see at the beginning there? K for castanets. Well done. K. sometimes call that a curly K, don't we? K, or letter C. K. Then we've got our sound. K, And then we've got k, 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 flying kites at the end. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Same sound, different letters. K, 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 k. Have you worked out the word? Great job. Cook. K, cook. Cook. I like to cook. Do you? Right. We've got one more word that we're going to have a little go at reading. What's that sound at the beginning? That's it. F. Then we've got our digraph in the middle. And t, 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 t for the tennis game at the end. F, t, t, foot. Well done, everyone. You've done a really good job there. Okay. Now you're going to need something to write with and something to write on, because I'm going to say some words for you and I want you to have a go at writing them down. Then we'll have a look and see if yours is the same as mine. Okay. You might want to pause the video whilst you're having a go at writing. It does take a little bit of time. The first word I want you to have a go at writing is the word wood. 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 What sounds at the beginning? Wood. Got our sound in the middle, and then what can we hear at the end? D. Wood. Wood. Let's have a look. D. Wood. Is yours the same as mine? Great. Now this isn't like wood, like would you like to have a cup of tea? This sort of wood is like the trees, forests, that sort of wood. Or the table is made out of wood. So would you like to do something? That's a different spelling. We'll learn about that later. Now, the next word I want you to write is the word shook. Shook. I've chosen that word because there's two digraphs in it. Shook. Pause the video, have a little go at writing, and then you can see if we've got a snap. Okay, so we're writing the word shook. Shh. It's the S and the H letters making the sh sound at the beginning of this word, isn't it? Shh. So I've got my two O's making the short sound, and then k. Now, is it curly K or is it kicking K? Well, it's coming at the end of the word, so often, not always, but often at the end of the word, we would have a kicking K. So that's sometimes a good bet if you're not sure. Sh, k, shook. Like the branches shook in the wind. Shook. Okay, let's have a go at writing one more word. Okay, we are going to write the word book. Book. Pause the video, give yourself a chance to write it, and then we'll have a look and see if we've got the same. Book. So the sound at the beginning, b, b, b. Now which way does B go? Sometimes it's easy to get B and D confused, isn't it? You can make a B with your hand like this, and you can make a D with your hand like this. And if you think about the alphabet A, B, C, D, B comes first and D comes afterwards. So that is how I would do a B. B, k. Ah, it's k at the end again. Now if it's the end, it's often kicking k, isn't it? B, k, book. Okay, well done everybody. Now I'd like you to have a go at writing a sentence. Your sentence is going to be, I can look at a book. If you want, you could even draw yourself looking at a book. I can look at a book. Right, here's our sentence. Let's read it together. I can look at a book. So, have you got capital I at the beginning? Because you're really important, aren't you? So you always need a capital when we write the word I. I, now can, so it's got the k sound at the beginning. Often we have a curly k at the beginning of a word, and that's true in can. K, a, n, can. Look, look. I can look at a, so that's the word a, isn't it? Even though it's the sound a, or letter A in the alphabet, it's also a word a. Goodness me. I can look at a book. And to finish my sentence, I've got a lovely full stop there as well. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed today's phonics lesson, everybody. We've been thinking about the short sound, So it's got the two O's, same as the long sound, oo, but it just makes a slightly different sound, Bit tricky, but I'm sure you're doing really well at home. Well done, everybody. See you tomorrow.